Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am going to be filming my December favorites. Now some of these things are things that I've rediscovered in my collection or new things that I've only had for like a couple days that I got for Christmas, but that's already like such a major favorite. But it's just things that I've been using mostly this month and reaching for. So yeah, let's just get started. Okay, so let's start with beauty tools. The first thing I'm going to mention is this brush. I've had this brush for a while. I did a review on these whenever I got on it. It's been months and months and months ago. Maybe even going on a year. I'm not sure. But I absolutely love this brush. This is my go-to everyday brush, especially if I don't feel like wetting a sponge. It just puts my foundation on so quickly and flawlessly. Now sometimes where my skin is dry, my skin looks better if I use a sponge, so it's not always the greatest with this brush, but it's just amazing for putting on foundation just very quickly, and it looks good and blends it out good. This is the True Beauty brand, and I highly recommend it. Okay, next for beauty tools, I also did a video, I think I did a video on it. The video on the Style Pro brush cleaner. Okay, so this comes with like that little bowl, and you like, it spins around like this right here spins, and it spins your brush in whatever water and cleaning solution that you want to use on your brushes, and then you like hold it up and it dries it. I don't actually use this for cleaning my brushes. I use it just for drying. Let me just show you what it does. Okay, so you put in your brush and you get different size, oh my gosh, what are these called? Cylinder things? Whatever these are that holds it. And if you can see, it really flares the brush out. And it oh, I just used this one today. Look at the powder that came out. But it really like shakes all the water out and dries, especially your eye brushes. It can dry them almost instantly, which is amazing. But I don't like it for washing. I just feel like you have to change the water too much, and it's more of a hassle than it's worth. So for washing, I actually use this by Real Techniques. It's just a little, not really a mitt, whatever you want to call this, just a little thing that you put on your hand. It has 3 different size like bumps on here to clean your brushes, and this is just so quick and easy. So I'll do this, and then I stick them in that, and it dries it really quick if you need them dry that day, or even just to get the excess water out so that I can just stand them back up without worrying about the water getting down in the ferrule and messing up the bristles. So yeah, this combo is like perfect for just really quickly and effectively cleaning your brushes, and I loved it. Okay, so next I have a skincare product, and this I've had forever. This I got back in a BoxyCharm like forever and a day ago. This was before Bubby was born. This is when I lived like in my apartment. Long time ago. Well, I've been using this every day before I put my makeup on, and this is the Provise Skincare 1 through 6. It's oil-free tonic infused with antioxidant-rich daisy flower extract and hyaluronic acid to help lighten and brighten skin. And I don't know, I've just been like reaching for this for some reason. I figured I needed to use it up because I've had it for a long time. And it's down to about right here at this point, and I've just used it every day, and I love the way it makes my skin look. I don't know that I would go out and re-buy this because I have had it so long, and I'm just now really starting to use it. But I'm going to finish this up and see if it makes a big improvement in my skin. But I have noticed it took a lot of the redness out of my skin since I've been using this. And yeah, like I said, I'm going to use this up and see how I feel. So I don't know that I will repurchase it, but it's definitely been a favorite this month. I've really just been trying to use this up. Okay, so next I have a Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. It's smoothing rosehip and argan oil pore perfecting primer. I just bought this. I've used it twice, but it has made such a difference in the way my foundation goes on my skin. You all know every time I do foundation review, I always talk about it like really settling in my wrinkles, and like they're still there, but it doesn't look like the foundation's like settled like inside, like sitting there. I like this because it fills in your pores, but it also feels moisturizing, which is really weird. Like, it has that silicone feel, but you can tell it has that rosehip and argan oil in it that's moisturizing my skin at the same time. So I actually really like this because it does what I need it to do. I've never bought an expensive primer. This is the only high-end primer I've ever bought. I've only ever had a few from the drugstore, like from Elf and stuff, and I was never impressed. But this is amazing. I just love the way it makes my foundation look. I love the way it makes my skin feel. And yeah, I just really like this. I haven't heard much about this. Do other people not like this? Because I really like it. Okay, next I have just this sample, but this is the NARS All Day Luminous Foundation. I've wore this, I want to say 2 or 3 times. 3 times I think. And I actually really do like this, and I think I'm going to end up buying a full size. But this has been my go-to foundation since I've had this, since I've tried it out. I just put it on every day, and it does go a long way because this little sample, like I said, I've used it 3 times I think. So I know that's not a lot to put in a favorites, but I really do like it. It's been a favorite, so there you go. Okay, and then I have this Laura Geller Easy Illuminating Stick. I got this in my glossy box. You all know I went on and on about it, and I use this on my like no makeup days or just like light makeup days, and I just love the way it makes my skin look, and I knew I liked it as soon as I got it out of the box, and I've worn it several times since. Okay, next is something I've had for a long time, and I've really just been into using it. This is the NYX Glitter Primer. And the way I've been using this is once I get all of my crease done, and I always want to put like a metallic or shimmer on my lid, I will just pat this on the lid, even over top of eyeshadow, because it doesn't disturb it at all. I'll just tap it on the lid, and then I'll take a brush and pack on whatever metallic I want to use, and it makes it look amazing. I did it today with this green. But yeah, this is really good, and it doesn't disturb your eyeshadow if you put it on top of it, which is a really good thing. So I really like this. Okay, next, this is also from my glossy box. This is the eyeshadow primer that I got. It's Kryolan, I think is how you pronounce this, but I just love the way this smooths my lids out and makes my eyeshadow blend, so been loving that. Also use this today. Okay, let's see. Let's talk about these items. Alright, these are things I got for Christmas. So I've only had them for a couple of days, but they are amazing. Okay, so first we have this Yes Please palette by Colourpop. I've already used this twice. I love it. It's amazing. And I love the colors. And yeah, I just love this. I never used Colourpop until Christmas. That was some of the things I asked for. I got this, and then some other things I'm going to show you. And then I got the Kathleen Lights Lip Trio and eyeshadow palette. I haven't tried those yet because I want to do a video just on those. But I have been trying out the other Colourpop items I got, and they've all made it to my favorites. Okay, so next is actually what I'm wearing on my eyes today, and this is the All I See Is Magic palette. And again, this is just amazing. I love it. I've used this twice since Christmas, and it's twice since the day before Christmas Eve. So it's been like 4 days, and I've already used this twice, and I've used this one once actually. But these are just amazing. I love Colourpop. Like I said, I had never tried them, but I love them. And then I have this Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Telepathy, which was a Kathleen Lights collaboration as well. I already have a dent in it. Like, I've had this for 4 days, and there's a dent in it because I've used it twice already, and I'm like, So yeah, there's a dent after 4 days. This isn't going to last me long because this is amazing. Just flat out love it. Okay, and the next thing is the Super Shock Cheek. It's a highlight in Flexitarian. I've only used this, I used this twice actually. Yeah, twice. And it is amazing. I love it. Okay, so that was all the Colourpop stuff. So basically Colourpop is a favorite of this month, even though I've only had it for 4 days. It's a favorite, so whatever. So the next thing is actually an oldie that I've rediscovered in my collection. I'm working on a little project with my collection right now. I actually already filmed a video about that, so you'll see that probably after this video. But this is the e.l.f. St. Luca blush bronzer duo. Well, I used to love this blush. You can see it has a dent in it, but I never really use the bronzer because I look at it and I see glitter, and then I think, no, I don't like that. But this blends beautifully on my face. It's not too orange, it's not too cool toned. It is just like the perfect bronzer for me. I don't know if you can see that, but this is actually takes the place of my butter bronzer, which is like unheard of because I mean, it's e.l.f. and no one likes this bronzer. I've seen so many other people, but I think they just look at it and they see like the glitter in it, but I swear when you have it on your skin you don't see the glitter. Like, let me swatch. Yeah, there's like no glitter. That looks like completely matte. Yeah, I mean, every once in a while you might see like a little fleck, but it's very, very subtle. So I love this. It's a favorite. Okay, next is also an oldie that I've had for, listen, I had this blush since before I got married, and I've been married since 2013. So yeah, I've had this for a long time. They don't even make these anymore, but this is a Kat Von D blush in Pure Vita. And like I said, this is part of the project that I'm using too, but I have used this. It's what I'm wearing today, but I love this blush. I used to, obviously, I loved it a lot at one point. I think it was the only blush I had at one point, but yeah, I've just rediscovered it in my collection because I just forgot about it, but I never wanted to declutter it. So I've been making myself use this, and I actually really, really love it, and I remember why I used it so much before, to have this gaping hole in the middle of it. So yeah, this is amazing. Next is also another Kat Von D product, and this is something that's been on my wish list for quite some time. Well, since it came out, and I've actually almost bought it a couple of times. Well, I finally just like, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to get it. And I'm wearing it today, and I wore it yesterday. So I've only wore it twice. I know, but I can't help it. I get new stuff, and it's like my favorite stuff. I can't help it. Okay, so this is the Alchemist holographic palette. It can be for eyes or cheeks. I've been using it as a highlighter, but actually these would be really pretty on the eyes as well. First off, I love the packaging. You all have seen it, I'm sure. And it looks like nothing. Like, it literally looks like nothing. Like, I showed this to my sister, and she's like, what is it? And then I swatched it, and she's like, oh yeah, it's pretty. So, yeah. I love it. It's just highlighter. I'm wearing the green shade today. Actually, let me put a little bit more on because I've had my makeup on for a really long time already. Okay, so we had a little accident, and I just murdered this middle shade. It's okay. It didn't break, but it did get a little dented up. It's okay. I'm fine. Alright, so today I wore the green one, and I just used a fiber, dual fiber brush. Is that what these are called? Stippling brush, yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about. Stippling brush. But look at that. It's gorgeous. It is so pretty. And even though it has that green glow to it, it's not like, oh my gosh, she's wearing green highlight. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's actually really pretty. I've used this one and the opal one, the pink one. I cannot wait to use this one here. It'll probably be next. And then the blue one is really gorgeous too, so I'm really excited about that. But this one in the middle is the one I'm most excited for. But the green kind of just went with my eye makeup today, like without clashing, and it just looks so pretty. I love it. Okay, so yeah, this is a favorite, and I'll probably use it up pretty quickly because I'm addicted to highlighter. I can't help it. Okay, next, also something that came out of my glossy box. I have used this every day that I've done my makeup since I opened that box, and this is the Beauty For Real eyeliner in, I guess the shade Platinum Blonde. That's actually the shade. It's like a really pretty metallic taupey looking eyeliner. I wear it on the bottom. Wear it every single day since I've had that box. Like, I'm not kidding, every day that I've done makeup, which is most days. But yeah, this is a favorite. I'm going to use this up in no time and have to rebuy it because I love it. Okay, next we have an LA Colors matte lipstick, and it doesn't even have the shade because this came in a kit, and apparently they just didn't want to give it a name. But it's this gorgeous red lip. That's what it looks like. Actually, I'm going to put some on top of what I'm wearing because it's wearing off a little bit. It's so bright and vibrant and gorgeous, and I love it. And it's been a favorite. It's been in my purse, And like these things are like $1 and they're amazing. I love LA Color lipsticks. Like that's like my #1 recommendation with lip products is like, you know what, get you $1 and go get you an LA Colors lipstick. That's all I gotta say about it. Okay, so the next 2 products are also lip products. This one my sister got me. This is Avenue and this is in a ultra matte formula. Again, it's just that really pretty deep red. You all know me in red lips. This is gorgeous. I've worn it twice already. I know, crazy. And then this one is the only thing I've tried from the Kathleen Lights collaboration, and it is the shade Dreamy, and this is the Ultra Satin. Now, I do like the Ultra Matte and the Ultra Satin formula. I know some people like one or the other. I like both. But this one is more comfortable, but I don't feel like it's as transfer proof. But that makes sense, right? Okay. But this is like the peachy nude color, like the mid shade that she has right there. And I just decluttered most of my lipsticks, not most of my lipsticks, a lot of my lipsticks, and I decluttered most of my nudes, but this one is just so pretty. There's something about this. I really did like it. When I got the trio, I didn't know how I was going to feel about the nudes. I was really excited about the orangey red, of course, but I did want to try all of them, so I wasn't for sure how I was going to feel about the nudie colors, but this was gorgeous. I actually wore this for Christmas, and that's saying a lot because you get a lot of pictures at Christmas. But anyway, so that's a favorite. Okay, so that's everything. That is everything that I am just like loving this month, even though most of them are like I've had for like 2 days. They're still my favorites because they're amazing and I'm like happy. So yeah, that's everything. I love you guys and I will talk to you soon. Bye.